It's time for the Doug Garrison Show. This week, our Spotlight on Service features the Kiwanis Club of Marquette and their upcoming chicken barbecue. I go over some upcoming events in a segment creatively called The Calendar. Ann Brownell from UPAWS is here to talk about cats and other things that wake you up at night. And the Suzuki Strings of Marquette perform. So stick around. The Doug Garrison Show starts right now.
Tell the host 2 minutes. Stand by live to tape. Lighting to show level, please. Confirm front of house sound and PFL. Roll tape on masters to all the places. All right, let's clear the set. Cue John music. Open stage mics. Standby effects. Standby CG. Standby to open on 3, 2. All right, folks, let's have a good show. Stand by. Roll it in.
All right, okay. Great. Thanks for joining us here at Up Front and Company and at home on Charter Channel 12 and Fox UP. We've got a good crowd here. We've got some young people in our audience tonight. If you stick around, you're going to see them a little bit later with some instruments. I think you're going to enjoy that. Now, did y'all have a good Memorial Day weekend? I did, and I'm proud of this country because we've evolved, we've changed, we've gotten better. I think part of the emphasis over the last few years is making sure that it's not just about barbecues and picnics. It's about remembering what Memorial Day is really about, and that's honoring our fallen heroes. And I think we're doing a pretty good job of that. And I'm proud of myself and my family. We participated in the Warrior Relief Fund Walk, which was Memorial Day morning. Hundreds of people gathered in the Lower Harbor Park. It was an event that was organized by Liz Matthey, and Joe Burdick and others helped out. She's served her time in the military and wants to give back. Well, this is a local relief fund that helps families who have been affected by some of their family members in service, and they need some financial help when they get home. Well, this was a fundraiser for that, and it was also a way to show our military people that we are thinking about them and we care about them. It was a free walk. People donated money to this fund, though, and it worked out great, but it was a way for those of us who have not been able to serve in the military for one reason or another to show our support. And like I say, it was a great outlet for me and many other people to get out there and express our feelings about Memorial Day and what it's really about. What I'd like you to do, whether you participated this year or not, is mark this on your calendar for next year, because this is going to be an annual event. It took place last year. This was the second year. Put it on your calendar for Memorial Day weekend. Watch for publicity. It's probably going to start at 9 o'clock in the morning like it did this year. Participate in this walk and also help with this fundraising drive to help those families in the area that need some financial assistance. So put it on your calendar, and we'll make sure we see you there again next year for that walk. Speaking of calendars, we've got a calendar segment in this show that you're going to see. We're going to talk about some upcoming events that are going to be either fun or interesting or important or informative. You're going to want to stay around for that. We've got some other things we're going to talk about tonight. We're going to talk about food on the grill. We're going to talk about one of my favorite household pets, cats. And as I mentioned, we've got some young people here with instruments. We're going to hear them. So we got a lot to get to. Stick around. We'll be right back.
What makes me the best bartender at the Wooden Nickel? Every Monday night, I'll give you $2 bottles of beer.
Well, I think I'm the best bartender at the Wooden Nickel because on Tuesdays, I give the ladies dollar drinks all night.
Actually, girls, I'm the best bartender at the Wooden Nickel because on Thursdays, I give out $2 bombs.
Celebrate your 21st birthday with us and get a free t-shirt.
With the largest selection of tequila in the entire UP, you're sure to find one you love.
Come hang with the best bartenders in Marquette.
See history, make history.
At the Wooden Nickel.
Zip. Zilch.
Nada. Not a penny due when you drive away in your new Honda.
Make no down payment on this Honda Civic and pay only $220 a month.
With no first month's payment and zero deposit.
Get this, not 1, not 10, but 26 times the Honda Accord has been voted a top 10 car. This one's just $250 a month with zero due at signing.
Come pick out your new Honda at the new Riverside of Marquette.
Spotlight on Service is presented by the Marquette Community Federal Credit Union, where they're all about service to community. All right. Okay, speaking of service, we've got some representatives here from one of our fine service clubs in the community, and that is Marquette Noon Kiwanis, or Kiwanis Club of Marquette. And we have Mike Morgan and Sandra Labert. Thanks for joining us.
Thanks, Doug.
You are here because you've got a big event coming up. It's the annual chicken barbecue. What number is this? What year are we in now?
We're in the 56th year.
56th year. And there's some guys in that club that I think were around when that thing first started, isn't there?
Yes, we still have many people in our club that have been there.
That's good. We get experience cooking the chicken. Let's talk a little bit about the barbecue, Sandra. First of all, where, when, what time?
Okay, it is Sunday, June 10th at Lakeview Arena from 11:30 until 2 o'clock in the afternoon.
Okay. A week from this Sunday.
A week. Yeah, we are 12 days away from the barbecue.
Okay, that's exciting. What about tickets? How do people get tickets?
Tickets, they can go to our website and give me a call, or any of our Kiwanis members have tickets. They're $9. Yes, they do. I even have some here.
I bet you do. And do I sell raffle tickets as well?
Yep. Our tickets for our barbecue are $9, and we have raffle tickets for $2, and some of our prizes are a $500 gift certificate to Walker Furniture.
Nice.
$300 certificate to Walmart, $400 certificate to Midway Rental, and then it list goes on.
Great. A lot of prizes. Okay. Yeah. You know, this is a lot of people's favorite, must-do event throughout the year. For one thing, it's a great meal. You know, the secret recipe for cooking that chicken, people just rave about the chicken. It is a great meal, but it goes to such a good cause. The funds raised go to a lot of different agencies around town. An example of some of where the money goes, some of the agencies? Mike?
We donate monies back into the community in Marquette. We go funds to Bay Cliff. Jansen House.
That's a big, you guys are big supporters of Bay Cliff.
Big supporters of Bay Cliff. We take care of the Norman D cabin up there. That's our biggest thing. As I said, Jansen House, Room at the Inn, UP Children's Museum is another one of our big donations every year. A lot of the local youth athletics, soccer, football, baseball, volleyball, all of those things are things that we push money back into the community. From the barbecue, which is our biggest fundraiser of the year.
It's not the only one. There's also the peanut sale in the fall.
Yes, we do a peanut sale in the fall. Usually try to coordinate it right around homecoming at Northern. But in terms of dollars, it's really the chicken barbecue that brings the bulk of our monies in.
I think it's important that people know that, you know, this money doesn't buy you a meal. This is money that goes to a lot of good causes throughout the community.
Absolutely.
You only just touched on a few of them, too. There's a whole list of things.
That's just a handful. We have, I would bet there's probably 40 or 50 different organizations that we donate money back to every year.
Yeah, and you guys do a lot of good work. It's kind of a clearinghouse, you know, raise this money and give it out to all these agencies that need it. You know, if you read the Mining Journal Daily, you see pictures in the paper of the check presentations, you get an idea of where a lot of this money goes.
Yes.
Very important issues. Now, you guys are also involved in other things. You still involved in the 4th of July parade?
Yes.
Running the 4th of July parade.
Yes,
now,
we are.
how long has that been?
I think it's 6 years.
You picked that up.
Yeah, it is the Kiwanis 4th of July parade now. We have taken it over in its entirety from the 4th of July Corporation. It is a Kiwanis-sponsored event.
Yeah. A lot of work, a lot of man hours going
a lot
into
of
that.
man hours, but you know, it's a great thing for the community.
It has to be. Speaking as a guy who loves parades, I thank the club for taking that parade over because it's a great thing.
Yeah.
What if somebody wants to get involved in the Kiwanis and maybe become a member? How do they go about that?
Well, you can go out and get more information at our website, which is marquettekiwanis.org. You could talk to one of the members, and you can always call Sandra because her contact information as a secretary is out on our site. We welcome people to come and visit our club, come for a couple of Monday meetings, see what it's all about, and see if they'd be interested.
Yeah, it's a lot of fellowship, camaraderie. I know that when you guys do things, it's not just work, it's a lot of fun too.
Oh, absolutely. It's always a lot of fun when we get together. I mean, like the barbecue is a lot of work, but it's something that most of the members look forward to every year, even though you're out there working really hard. It's a really fun time.
Yeah. Well, I know the community looks forward to it too. So when you wake up Sunday morning on June 10th and you look out the window and you maybe see smoke in the neighborhood, it's not necessarily your neighbor's house burning down. Take a good whiff and you might smell that chicken. It's a great thing. Okay, Sandra and Mike, thanks for joining me. Chicken barbecue, June 10th. Look for one of your Kiwanis members for tickets or visit them online. Good luck with that. Thanks for joining us.
Thanks, Doug.
All right, when we come back, the calendar, so stick around.
Guess what? You can get any new or used car financed with the Marquette Community Federal Credit Union for 3.9% APR, new or used. Got your eye on this new Escalade? 3.9%. How about this 75 Gremlin? 3.9%. Looking at this stylish Dodge Dart? 3.9%. How about a new Chevy Cruze? 3.9%. RV, boat, tractor? 3.9%. What about this DeLorean time machine? 3.9%. 3.9% auto loans, new and used at the Marquette Community Federal Credit Union. Stop in and apply today.
Togo's, Marquette's original submarine sandwich.
Are you ready to make some music? Well, Jim's Music and Teaching Center is where it all starts. A great selection of instruments and the area's best music teachers make Jim's Music your one-stop music shop. Jim's Music has name brand instruments, new and used. Plus, they rent and repair, and they have everything you need for school band and orchestra. Jim's Music, locally owned and operated for more than 25 years, and now in 4 locations. Jim's Music and Teaching Center, where music makes you smarter.
Okay, all right. Thank you very much. We have a new segment for you tonight. You know, I keep getting notices from people about events that they have happening, things that they'd like to share with you, and not all of those can fit on the show. So I thought once a month we're going to do this new segment. It's called The Calendar, and that means that it's not just any old calendar. It's the calendar of events that I think are important to you. And tonight we're talking about events that are going to be taking place in this area in the month of June. So what I'd like you to do is take your calendar out now. Be prepared to mark these events on your calendar so you make sure you don't miss these things. But let's get to it. First of all, we're looking at things going on, in fact, right away. This Saturday is the first annual Run for Life. You know, we had Amy Haryu on the show just a couple weeks ago talking about this, so I'm just going to give you a reminder. That's this Saturday. It benefits organ donation, not the kind of organs that you see in your church, but those in your body. So if you get a chance to participate in that, they're still taking participants. It's a fundraiser for organ donation. Contact Amy Haryu. Also this Saturday, the Michigan Iron Industry Museum is celebrating their 25th anniversary. Yes, that facility's been there 25 years. If you've never visited or if you'd like to go back, a great time to go. It's free. It's from noon to 3 at the Iron Industry Museum. I think there's a video out there with my voice on it, so check that out. Let me know how it sounds. Also this Saturday, the Gwinn Town-wide Rummage Sale. Everybody likes garage sales, yard sales. Here's a town-wide rummage sale in all of the Gwinn area, including Sawyer, Little Lake, New Swansea, Austin, Princeton, the lake areas, Freilich Edition, whatever that is. It's all day Saturday whenever people put their stuff out. It's the Gwinn Town-wide Rummage Sale, or as they like to call it out there, Christmas. Also, coming up mid-month, June 16th and 17th, the Great Lakes Rodeo. If you've never had a chance to go to a rodeo, we've got one right here in Marquette County at the Marquette County Fairgrounds. All the stuff you'd expect to find at a rodeo, including mutton busting and the calf scramble. Not sure what that is, but you might want to keep your distance from those two events. Of course, last week we had Mana Lang on from the Downtown Development Authority. We talked about this. It's the Model A Ford Club of America National Convention going on in Marquette. It's the week of June 18th to the 22nd. A lot of different stuff going on. Check for local listings to see what might interest you. One of the events I want to mention is the Vintage Fashion Show. It takes place right here at Up Front & Company, Thursday the 21st. It's a fundraiser for the restoration of the Bishop Baraga statue. It's a neat thing. You ladies would really like that. It's going to be a nice time to socialize with friends and check out some vintage fashions. Then we've got a big week coming up, headlined by the 2012 UP Celebrity Golf Classic to benefit the Beacon House, presented this year by the Mariucci Foundation. It's hosted by celebrity Steve Mariucci. He does a lot of work for this, along with his sister Cheryl. It's June 27th and 28th, Wednesday and Thursday. You can still participate, either as a player or a spectator. Somehow donate and help out Beacon House. It's a great event. Visit their website, upbeaconhouse.org. I was asked to participate in that as a celebrity. Thank them very much. It's a great time. If you get a chance to participate, do so. That Thursday night, Music on 3rd. Different bands playing up and down North 3rd Street from 5 to 7, including Pink O'Hara, Green Jean, Log Jam, Mike Waite, Ty Sings the Blues. If it's a nice night, check out North 3rd Street, walk up and down and check out different music acts on 3rd Street. And then a big event that weekend, it's the Marquette Bike Jam, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. This is the event we missed last year. It's back again this year, sponsored in part by River Valley. It's 3 days of all kinds of different bike riding events. My favorite is the Friday night event downtown. It's the Criterium. They close off downtown. These guys ride around like crazy. You can sit there and watch bike racing for 3-4 hours on one of the longest nights of the year. It's a good time. Every Saturday in June, the downtown Marquette Farmers Market, 9 to 2 at the Marquette Commons. And also this Saturday, if you'd like to get out and get your hands dirty, they're still looking for volunteers for Petunia Pandemonium. All you have to do is show up 10 a.m. South Front Street, bring a trowel, dress appropriately. It only takes about an hour, and then they have a picnic lunch for all the volunteers afterwards. 24th Annual Petunia Pandemonium. It's a great event, and it'll be a good time for you to help participate, planting 26,000 flower plants. Okay, that's the calendar. If you'd like to participate, send me a notice either on Facebook or at our website. Let me know what your event is for July, and we'll get it on the calendar. All right, thank you. Coming up, Cats, but not the musical. All right, stick around.
Restaurants. The trendier they are, the more they charge. At Big Boy, we don't chase the latest trend because we believe value never goes out of style. Whether you order from our menu or enjoy one of our hearty buffets, you'll discover that good food doesn't have to be overpriced. Imagine being able to afford to take your whole family out to dinner. It's not a trend, it's what we do at Big Boy.
The Doug Garrison Show is brought to you in part by Bell Hospital and Bell Rehab Services. Safely take the road to physical recovery with Bell Rehab Services. And by Marquette Golf Club, home of the classic heritage and award-winning Gray Walls golf courses. For rates and information, visit marquettegolfclub.com.
There are many reasons for pre-planning funerals. Peace of mind. Sparing family difficult decisions. Paying for tomorrow's services at today's prices. But none is more important than making someone's loss a little less empty. Contact Canale Tonella Funeral Home for their free brochure on pre-planning.
Okay. All right. Thank you. Thanks for joining us here at Upfront & Company. As I mentioned, we tape on Tuesday nights. Come on down. We'd love to have you. And remember, like us on Facebook. Okay. With us is Ann Brownell. And you've been here a couple times before, I think.
Yes. Thanks for having me back.
Yeah. Thanks for coming. And we're here to talk about Cats, not the musical, but Cats, because June is something special about cats. Tell us about it.
June is, across the nation, Adopt a Shelter Cat Month. And at UPAWS, we celebrate cats. And we celebrate them all the time, but especially the month of June.
Yeah, and you have plenty of cats.
We do. We have a lot of fun, wacky young cats, older, laid-back cats. We've got all ages, all personalities, something for everybody.
Yeah, absolutely. Now, some people talk about when they want to adopt a pet, they sometimes want to get a young baby pet, but that's, pets come in all shapes and sizes and ages, and older ones are just as good.
Oh, older ones are wonderful.
Yeah, they are, and they need a home too.
They certainly do, and they're more laid back, more relaxed. I adopted an 8-year-old cat last year and 2 kittens, and boy, there's a difference.
There is, sure. You're a little more housekeeping
yes.
with those two kittens. Is there a special deal for the Adopt a Cat month here?
Absolutely. So at UPAWS this June, we will be having Adopt a Cat month, and you can adopt any cat 4 months and older, and you name the price that you'd like to pay.
Nice.
Any cat 4 months and younger is $55. That's about half of what they normally are. The average adoption rate for a cat at UPAWS is $115. So this is a wonderful deal for a lifetime of love.
Yeah. Now, you and I were talking about cats and dogs, and now, a lot of people are dog lovers. Maybe they don't know so much about cats, but the idea is they probably never had a cat.
Right. If you haven't had a cat, they aren't a dog.
They're a little aloof.
They're at first they're a little aloof, but then they have their own personalities. Some are very outgoing. Some are pretty laid back. Some are shy. Some want to just cuddle on your lap. Some want to play. They're fun, and I love them. I just love them.
They're great companions. You got to get to know them, and I think they change too. We have a cat that's about 19 years old now.
Oh my!
And it took her only about 12 years to warm up to me, but she finally has. So she's a good lap cat now. But we love cats. You know, they're all God's children, and we love them all. They're different than dogs, but you have to experience cats to really understand what goes through a cat lover's mind.
Absolutely,
Well,
they're wonderful.
June would be a good time to try that out.
Yes.
A couple other things going on. You've got a new director, you said. Lorena Van Streen has been
Yes.
hired as your new director.
Yes, she's wonderful. She's been with the shelter for 5 years, started as a caregiver, was a supervisor for the past year, and it was really a nice transition for her to be the manager of UPAWS. She's outstanding, passionate, a really hardworking gal. We really like her.
Good. Well, there's a lot of people that are outstanding and passionate, not necessarily the director, but volunteers like yourself as well. This Saturday, you got something going on at Super One in Negaunee. What's that?
Absolutely. We have a couple of volunteers that are going to be at Super One in Negaunee handing out our wish list items. So when you go to Super One to go shopping, you'll get a little list from somebody. Pick up some paper towels for us, some bleach, maybe a couple of cans of cat food. Come on out, we'll take them from you. Nice donation, and build up our wish list supplies.
Okay, that sounds good. We'll watch for you at Super One in Negaunee. And then Econo Foods is doing UPAWS pet tags all June. Donate $1, you get a special pet for your tag, and that's displayed in the store throughout the entire month.
Absolutely, that's a nice promotion for us too, and we greatly appreciate that.
That is a lot of local businesses helping out,
Yes.
and that's good. You've also got some things coming up. Your golf outing on the 15th, and you've got the Doggy Dash on July 4th.
Yep.
So you're very busy. I want to mention to people to visit your website, because all this information is there, upaws.org. It's all there. You can find out what activities they might want to get involved in, how to become a volunteer,
Yes.
all that type of stuff. One of the things I saw on there was your mission statement, I'll call it. There's not a fee to admit a pet that you can't keep or that you find as a stray. You turn no animals away. You're an open admission shelter. We think that's great.
Yes, we are.
And you've been honored for the types of ways that you treat animals out there, too.
Absolutely. This is our second year in a row, honored by the state of Michigan for the #1 medium open admission shelter in the state for the best save rate in the entire state of Michigan.
Yeah.
So we're very proud of that.
And you should be. That's awesome. You know, I know we have a lot of animal lovers in this area. I see people walking their dogs throughout my neighborhood constantly, so I know we've got a good market for people who have a lot of love in their hearts for our animals.
Yes.
So hopefully the June Cat Month works out for you, too. If you've never tried a cat, good time to bring one home and make them a part of your family.
Absolutely.
You won't regret it. All right. Ann Brownell from UPAWS, thanks for joining us.
Thank you.
All right. When we come back, some strings for you, so stick around. We'll be right back. All right.
City Insurance has you covered. Located on Washington Street, Marquette.
Good friends, good food, good times. Sit long, talk much, laughed often. Quotes you've heard or seen hanging on the walls of kitchens. They're all true because a kitchen is the heart of your family's home. When you walk through the doors of Schwalbach Kitchens, you become part of our family. As we help you create the kitchen of your dreams, see how affordable creating those memories can be. Schwalbach Kitchens, part of your family and your local kitchen dealer for over 32 years.
All right, we've got some proud parents in the audience tonight, and they should be. You know, we're always trying to uncover young talent in the market here, and we've got some real young talent here today with the Suzuki Strings of Marquette and their leader, Courtney Park. Courtney, thanks for joining us.
Well, thank you for having us.
Yeah, now explain the group here.
Well, this is a group of boys and girls who go to Bothwell, and they are part of a 5th grade after-school orchestra program, and they opted to do 2 extra days of instruction with me after school so they could learn a little bit faster, learn a little bit more, and learn what it takes to be a professional musician.
Great. We know they've got a great music program over there. Janice Peterson, directing the orchestra there and at the high school.
Yep.
And we've got some extra motivated kids here. Now, that's the Suzuki method. Explain that a little bit.
It's a method that's really geared to teaching young children how to play instruments at an early age, and it's something that works really well. We don't throw music and everything at them at once, so we do it gradually, step by step, and I think it's a pretty successful program.
Okay. Why don't you introduce the folks in the group to us here?
Absolutely. We've got Michaela Graham, Tristan Clark, Emily Lubes, Janet Clark, Allie Johnson, Megan Peterson, Kylie Pepin, Olivia Lubick, and Emma Stahl.
Okay, they're a lovely young group, and I'm sure they're going to be just as professional on their instruments, and we appreciate you coming with them tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, Suzuki Strings of Marquette.
Enjoy the golfing experience of a lifetime every day at Marquette Golf Club. Our 2 18-hole championship courses offer everything from relaxing family fun to competitive golf as challenging as that found anywhere in the world. Our custom rate structure allows you to choose a membership package that accommodates your schedule and budget. And we offer reasonable daily fees always available to the occasional player. In this day of green sensibilities, there's nothing more green than a day on the links at Marquette Golf Club.
You want a car that makes the most out of every dollar without sacrificing quality, safety, or performance. At Fox Nagani, we'll give you 2 ways to save with low car payments and fuel efficiency. Get the best compact car for the money, the 2012 Chevy Cruze as low as $159 per month and save at the pump with 36 miles per gallon. Or the 2012 Chevy Malibu, a Consumer's Digest Best Buy 3 years in a row, $179 per month with 33 miles per gallon. And you'll get the best service after the sale.
Fox Nagani, Marquette County's hometown dealer, only the best.
The Doug Garrison Show is brought to you in part by Gilbert Dairy, supplying the UP with quality dairy products since 1937. That's Gilbert Dairy. And by Peninsula Bank, celebrating 125 years in Marquette County. Peninsula Bank. And by Cliffs Natural Resources, a global mining leader with local investment and impact. Cliffs Natural Resources. All right, thank you very much. Hey, I know you like those Suzuki strings. I do. Great bunch of kids here. I want to thank our guests. We had Mike Morgan and Sandra Lambert from the Kiwanis Club of Marquette. Remember their chicken barbecue coming up on June 10th. We had Ann Brownell from UPAWS, Adopt a Cat Month. They're great companions. And we, of course, had Courtney Park and the Suzuki Strings. Remember, join us here again next week. Like us on Facebook, and we'll see you next week right here on the Doug Garrison Show. Let's get one more from Suzuki Strings of Marquette. All right.